my channel. It's kind of weird saying that, so I have to get used to this whole YouTube thing. But I just like, I don't know, I just like basically just came back on here because I wanted to touch on some things. Ever since I posted up the video about my son and just my experience through my pregnancy and having him and everything, I got so much, I want to say support, but I got so much, I'll just go ahead and say support. I got so much support on that, people messaging me and, you know, letting me know how strong I am and how everything's gonna be okay and it's in God's hands and everything like that. Like, I actually been hearing that a lot lately, and not lately but over the past few years too. Well, a few years. I'm just the type of person that, like, I'm a Cancer, so as you know, we're very, very emotional, and we tend to put our all, give our all, to people, to things, and anything. Like YouTube, we put our all into something that we really want to do, and I just been through a lot. And before I used to say, like, why am I going through all this? Like, why me? Like, out of everybody in this world, why me? Like, I always felt like God was trying to, in a way, pick on me, as they would say in school. So, as I was saying, like, I always felt like God was trying to pick on me as a person, because, like, every time I turned around, it was always something going on. First, it was my mom passing away. That was the most hardest thing I went through in life. Having to bury her and everything, and then right after, my brother, which is my oldest brother, he gets locked up. He ended up going to prison, and it's all because he just lost his mind over the whole situation, which I don't blame him. Like, I understand, but there's other ways, there's different ways that people cope and go about death. And I remember after she passed away and everything, and my dad was trying to come down and get me. I remember running away. I remember going through depression. I remember getting taken away, getting pulled out of school, getting taken away all the way to New York. I stayed in New York for, I want to say 4 years. I stayed in New York for a while, and I finished high school up there, and you know, graduated. It was very hard up there. I think you need like 44 credits to graduate. In Florida, you need like 20 something, but it's way more. So just imagine, this plane is over here, but yeah, it was very hard because, you know, I had to take double classes and everything just to get where I needed to be, and I wanted to make sure that during my senior year I wasn't taking a lot of classes. I wanted to have the privilege to leave early and go out with friends and everything, and I did. I worked hard, and that happened for me. After that, I ended up graduating, and I came back down to Florida because I missed my family. But I said all that to say that, back to what I was saying, I adapt to a lot of stuff. Like if I get in a situation, I'm easy to adapt to it because that's the only choice that I have. I'm not going to hide under a rock and not deal with it, or not try to figure out other ways to deal with it. I adapt. I learn how to do it this way. It may not be the way that other people may do it, but I do it the best way that I know how I can. And the same thing with my son's situation. Everybody's saying you're strong, you wouldn't be able to do this, I would have lost it a long time ago, and they just saying all this stuff, and I'm just listening to them, and I'm like, no, you wouldn't. Because if it was your child, if it was your family, well, it's different from family member, but if it was your child, any mother first instinct is to learn how to adapt, learn how, there's not a book out there that teaches you how to be a mother. There's not a book out there that teaches you what to do if your baby cries, or what to do if they have every baby is different. Every person is different. So it's not a book out there to tell you how to do things. As a mother, your first instinct is to, hey, something's wrong. I need to figure out what's going on with my baby. Or if you're in my situation, I had to adapt. I had to take classes. I had to take all type of classes in order for my son to get home. And I did whatever I could and can to make sure that my son was with me. It was very rough in the beginning because I used to blame myself a lot. And I remember telling his dad, and I was like, I'm the one who had your first son. Like, your first son, that's the one. When a mother or a female, anybody has a son by someone, that's making the man, well, it's making the boy, it's turning him into a man because it's a boy. You're having a son. And I felt like I let him down on my behalf. I used to blame myself for it. I felt like I used to tell him, I'm sorry that I couldn't have a normal child for you. I'm sorry that I couldn't. I'm just sorry, And I never had a reason, and he would just always tell me, like, it's not your fault, you had nothing to do with this. And he's right. I mean, now he's right, because it was just depression taking over me. It was my mind messing with me and taking over me. And as I learned to deal with my depression and learn to handle it, I stopped blaming myself for that. I started appreciating everything. I started appreciating that God did bless me with my son the way he is, because if he wasn't like that, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I have my own apartment. We wouldn't have our own apartment if my son didn't come out like that. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes God gives you certain situations to see if you're gonna buck or you're gonna nuck, period. If you're gonna do what you gotta do, or you're not gonna do what you gotta do. And I choose to do what I had to do. I worked hard. I ended up putting a roof over my son's head. We ended up putting a roof over our son's head, and we continue to still have this roof over our son's head. And you know, I wouldn't be as motivated, as strong, and independent as I am now if it wasn't for my son. I mean, I did carry on some type of independency after my mom passed away. I thought that I was an adult then, and it was nothing compared to now. It was nothing compared to now. You know, and it's like a mother, a black mother, African American mother, trying to beat the odds. Not any type of odds that you might think, but the odds of we taking our son to a doctor's appointment and they're telling you there's nothing they could do, or they saying basically like, you know, kids who have this syndrome, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, they don't see past 3. They don't go past 3. My son is 1 right now. He'll be 2 this year, July 26th of 2019. And I plan on throwing him a big birthday party. I threw him a little birthday party for his first birthday, but for his second birthday, I want people around that's meaningful in his life, somebody that cares, and you know, no negativity at all, no type of negativity. I don't care if you don't like me, don't come. If you're gonna judge, don't come. And I really just want any and everybody to come. I want everybody to bring their children, their kids. I want to show people that even through the storm, you can still make lemonade. You can still have a rainbow. You can still have the sun. Nothing stops anything at all. And so I will be throwing him a big birthday party, and hopefully soon I'll be able to put out there, you know, his invitations and everything. I just have to get everything together, but I will be doing that. Also, I wanted to touch on things like and when I say the doctors said that, that's not something that I run with. And the reason why you see me get emotional is because you have people in life, doctors, nurses, that think they're God, that think they know how long somebody will live, or that they can stop somebody from living, or they can heal all things. They can't. And that's what hurts me the most, because they can sit there and tell someone just by studies that they usually don't live past 3. And I know, because I have a God who's almighty. I know that my son will live double that. He will live double that. And either way it goes, God will always protect me. He will always watch over my son. And that's the most important thing to me. As long as my son is taken care of, and is okay, I'm okay. So I didn't want y'all to think that, I believe in what the doctors say. 'Cause I know some people say, oh, don't believe in that. No, I don't believe in it. But it's something, that's what I put out there, that I did say that I beat most of the odds. I'm trying to beat the odds because of what people say, my son beat one odd. I can't say that. He came out the way he was. To me, perfect. To me, as a mother, perfect. They actually told someone wished death on my son before he was born. And they didn't want him to make it. But the God I serve, one arm there and one arm not, my son still arrived to this earth. And to me, he was still healthy. He was still healthy to me. He could open his eyes. He was crying. He was moving his arms, his legs. He was here. He's alive. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that I'm thankful for. And people try to make it seem as if it sucks to be going through what I'm going through. But me as a person, me as Tatiana, telling you that I'm blessed to be going through what I'm going through, because I wouldn't want it any other way, to be honest. I wouldn't have wanted any other way. I'm perfectly happy with my son. I do what I can with him. There's certain days like Christmas and stuff like that, I feel like I didn't know what to get him. I wasn't, everybody can take their kids to the park or to the pool or Chuck E. Cheese or all this other stuff. And me, it's different. It's different with my son. So it was very hard, dealing with stuff like that. But the greatest gift that I can give him in return is that I love him. I take care of him. We supply the roof over his head. We make sure he has milk, diapers. Even God has went a step ahead and blessed us with nursing, because my son gets 24-hour nursing, and he has nurses that loves him to death. Like, they call him Papa or Poppy or what they call him, Poop Poop. They give him all type of names, and they buy him things that I don't even ask them for. They just do it out of their heart, and that's the best thing that my son can get, being that all he do is just a very, yeah, my son, I think he's like a person that's more to himself, but the energy he gives off, his looks, his smile, he don't even smile, but he smiles through his eyes, and all that will attract good people, and that's all we need. That's all we need. So some people also said before, you know, your own family don't even, you know, see your son or be around or all this other stuff. And I can honestly say I choose that. I choose that for my son. And the reason why I choose to separate my son from my family is because when my son was in the hospital and stopped breathing and going through his trials, none of them was there. When I gave birth to my son, none of them was there. Person that was there was probably my grandmother, but other than that, no one was there. So at first it used to hurt me, because they used to be like, oh, I love him so much, or this or that, and that's what hurts me, because I see a person that says they love my son so much but won't come see him, won't be involved, won't even think about buying him stuff without me asking. I shouldn't have to ask a person like, hey, can you get this for Zaire? Can you get that for him? No, I'm not the type of person. I never ask anybody for anything, and that you can ask anybody. I never asked anybody for anything. I always did stuff on my own. So family's supposed to do stuff from out of their heart. His nurses do stuff for my son way more than his actually family did. Family did. And I'm not bashing them or anything or nothing like that. Some people love differently. They deal with things differently. And I'm the type of person, I love them from a distance. My son is well taken care of, so nothing can affect me. People may not like me, but at the end of the day, I don't like certain stuff that go on either, but I don't spend my time worrying about it or watching it or, you know, doing all that stuff. I don't stress myself out about it. I just go about my day. And yeah, so I just wanted to say that I'm trying to do a video. I'm gonna try to upload another video soon, today, with his father, if he decides to do it and not be so like sheltered in, like he's that person, he don't share his business, he don't like when people in his business, and I am that way too. So it's kind of hard for me coming and expressing my feelings and all that, because I don't really have friends. Like, certain people come and they tell me, hey, you know, I'm still your friend, I'm still here if you need me, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm talking about like here now, someone I can call that's gonna come. I don't have friends like that. I learned the hard way, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It doesn't affect me. Nothing affects me. Okay? If it's not something pertaining to my son, it does not affect me. So I don't want anybody to feel like anything affects me. But that's all I wanted to say. I just want to say thank you guys for just supporting me, you know. It's nice to see people that support and want to help, and, you know, want to just take a moment out of their day to just listen to you talk, listen to your emotions and your feelings and everything you just have to say, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video. I think I'm gonna have it a little raw, but I'm gonna clip out little parts because I want to keep it as raw as possible for you guys. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you.